say. Birmingham's a city. Down at St Andrews, we are all supporters of our team. We chant of Super Blues, ringing all around. Now all you blue boys know what we mean. We are the lads from the Tilton. We'll support you till the end of the day. We're so happy following the blues. We love you, what more can we say? Let's hear you in the pub, singing our song, helping and sharing the load. It's worth the point of all when we sing together. We're there at the end of the road. We are the lads from the Tilton. We'll support you till the end of the day. We're so happy following the blues. We love you, what more can we say? We have the Tina's tops.
Guest Nicky Eden, we'll be saying hello to him very shortly. And apologies for being a little bit late, but the whole of Virgin Media was down around this area not so long ago. So Mrs. Brown had to frantically reconnect everything, and he just said, "Don't speak to me for 10 minutes." He only has one job. And he has one job a week, doesn't he? Connecting.
Yeah.
Are you all right, Mrs. Brown? Mrs. Brown? That's better. Good evening, Nicky Eden. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks.
Top man, top player. Spent a couple of years with the Blues. Early 2000, I think you said it was, wasn't it?
Yeah,
2000. I can't believe it's all that long ago, you know.
I know.
Where's time fly?
Scary, innit?
Yeah. Enjoy your stay?
I loved it at Blues.
Yeah.
Didn't want to leave, but I kind of had to because I knew I wouldn't play because we'd gone up to the Prem, so I knew they'd be spending money.
Mm-hmm.
And for probably the last 4 months, I weren't playing anyway because Bruce had bombed me out.
There you go.
That's football.
That's football. Yeah, we won't do that to you. You're always welcome here, mate. You're always welcome. So, good evening to everybody that's watching, listening, anywhere around the world that you are. The further away, just let us know where you come from today. And we've got a little what's in the box today.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to ask questions about what might be in that box, and we'll say yes or no until the answer's found. And they find it every week, don't they?
Yep.
I don't think they've failed once, have they?
I don't think so, not that I can remember.
No.
I think I've only ever got it once, and that was last week.
Right, not a lot of football to talk about at the moment because it's all off everywhere.
Yeah.
And with the announcement from Boris tonight, it looks like all sporting events are going to be cancelled, curtailed. No police turning up for mass gatherings, so that's all the rioters out the way. It's a mess.
It is, yeah.
It's a mess. What can we do about it? Nothing. Crack on, carry on as normal, like we do on a Monday night, and just hope we don't start coughing.
Pretty much. That's all you can do, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
I do think that at some point now the season needs to be completed.
It's got to have to be completed because I think there'll be that much legal stuff thrown around from who's going to be promoted, who's going to get relegated. You know, I think they're going to have to finish it.
Yeah.
I don't care if they don't finish it till say September.
No.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Right?
No.
Public safety and health come first.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I think they've not only the Premier League but the EFL have made the correct decision shutting it down. Even though we don't like it, right? It is the correct decision. And I was at Leicester the other week and was saying to Auntie Linda, you know, all these people here. Like, you know, and we could see this coming up. I could see this like we've been watching the graphs and all the statistics for it from around the world, and we're just hitting that big curve now, that big leap. So we've got a rough ride for a few weeks, and the world isn't going to be the same place after this.
It's a bit surreal, isn't it? It doesn't feel real to me. It's weird. It's just
Yeah.
weird. It's, you know, you can't get toilet roll, you can't get hand sanitizer,
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
you can't get any football.
We'll have a virus. You get a headache and a fever. What should we do? Buy toilet roll.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, but
And
it is what it is.
Somebody posted did you see the Hoarders video today?
No.
Oh my life, have a look at it on the Tilton Talk page later. Somebody put it on there earlier. My God, his kitchen's just stacked with pasta and bottles of oil and one thing and another. What a selfish idiot.
Absolutely.
What a moron.
I mean, it's bad enough doing that.
The only thing I'm panic buying is Bacardi.
It's bad enough doing that, but to put it on social media as well
I
and
know.
kind of like brag
I know.
about it is even worse, isn't it?
Diabolical.
Yeah,
Horrible.
yeah.
Mm.
But, yeah.
Right, okay, so Nicky Eden with us then for the next
Yeah,
hour
pleasure
or
to
so.
have you here, mate.
Yeah, sound.
Hour or so. Barnsley, lad.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, through and
Was that
through.
good? Was that good, were it?
It was all right.
Barnsley.
It's one of the better ones.
I try. I've been doing it in front of the mirror all day. And so you came to Blues from
From Barnsley.
Barnsley. So you played for Barnsley. Boyhood club?
Yeah.
Ah, right, proper.
Yeah, signed at 14 for them and left when I was 27.
What was that? What was that like feeling signed? I mean, because you're 14, you're a kid at school, aren't you? You know what I mean? You're still, you're just playing marbles and things like that, and riding your bike.
Yeah,
To sign a professional football contract at 14.
I weren't a pro contract, but sort of schoolboy forms back then.
Right, I got you.
Um,
So that would be the kind of thing that Jude Bellingham's on now.
he'll be on a pro contract now, I would have thought.
He's got to be 17, hasn't he?
Yeah, but that's sort of came through the ranks there, the youth team. Signed pro at 18, and then had a couple of seasons in reserves there, and then broke in the first team. Just sort of went on from there, really.
Who was the best player you played with at Barnsley?
Probably all round. I'd have to say Neil Redfern. He was skipper. He'd been there quite a few years, and I mean, you wonder what he'd be worth now. He's a midfielder that'd get you double figures.
Yeah.
He could. The game's different now. You don't get many midfielders like him because he could do a bit of everything. Like these days, you either get a city midfielder who just defends and passes sideways, or you get a number 10 type. There ain't many all-round box-to-box midfielders that get you goals.
Yeah.
And what made you choose Birmingham City, or was you pushed in that direction?
No, my contract was up. We'd come down from the Prem with Barnsley, and we needed to get back up that season because that's when the TV money ran out. So I knew that, the squad wouldn't be as strong the season after. So if we got beat by Ipswich in the final at Wembley, if we'd have won, I would have stayed, obviously.
Right.
But I think there were 4 clubs after me: Huddersfield, Sheff Wednesday. I couldn't go to either of them two because obviously I'm from Barnsley, and then Bolton and Blues, and it between Bolton and Blues. And I just think when we played down at Blues, I think it was about March time, they beat us 3-1, and they battered us, they beat us up, and it was the crowd as well, because they really got behind them. And well, when you came down to St Andrews, it was like, right, keep them quiet, they'll turn, but if you let them build their steam up, it's a tough place to come. And I kind of just, I just fancied Blues, big club. You saw some of the players they got, and I think they'd made the playoffs 3 or 4 seasons on the trot.
Yeah.
So they were always up there, and I just saw it as, good chance for me, a good opportunity.
And your reception?
I've kind of slotted straight in.
Right.
They're quite similar to the Barnsley fans in a way, because it's
Well,
kind
that as me, honestly.
well, it's like a kind of working class crowd, and if you graft and you fight, and they'll back you and get behind you. I know,
100%.
they like the flair players as well, but
Yeah.
I think if they see players not trying, you'll get lynched, which
Yeah.
is the same as Barnsley, because that's like a working class town as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alex Ferguson widely reported that it was the only football stadium that he hated going to, and he'd been to Galatasaray and all over the world.
Yeah.
But he
Very
hated St
intimidating, wasn't
Andrews.
it, for the opposition?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still is when he gets going.
Yeah.
It does have to get going, though.
It does have to get going, yeah. So that summer, I'm thinking, you signed at the same time as Jeff then, didn't you, Horsfield?
Yeah,
Same summer?
Yeah, Jeff had come from Fulham. I think there was 4 of us signed. With me, Jeff, Danny Sonner, and Dave Burrows. I think we were
Burrows, yeah.
we were the 4 that signed that summer.
Yeah.
It was straight. It was different from Barnsley. A lot bigger squad. You got a lot of players that were sort of like in the bomb squad, really.
Yeah.
So there were quite a few unhappy players,
Mm.
and you could sort of sense that there was a bit of needle in the dressing room a little bit, which I'd not been used to at Barnsley, because we'd always got real good tight knit squad, and a lot of us have been there for. There must have been 4 or 5 of us come through the ranks.
Yeah.
Players like Redders as well have been there a long time. So we were a real tight knit group there, and probably overachieved. Whereas when I came to Blues, one thing I did think was that they probably underachieved with the players they got.
Yeah.
You know, but that's what you get with big squads. If you get unhappy players, it can affect the dressing room. But I think there were a lot of strong characters in that dressing room. You know, I think I slotted straight in. Horse did. Horse were like, you know, gob on a stick. You know,
all right. We had a good laugh with him last week.
Yeah.
Danny Sonner were the same. Danny didn't care what anybody thought about him. He'd just have a laugh. You know, Bugsy was a strong character. You know, he'd obviously won championship with Liverpool and stuff.
Yeah, he was a good player, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So played for England as well, didn't he, Burrows?
I don't know.
A couple of times, I think.
Yeah,
don't look at me. Don't even think about looking at me. Don't even ask me. What do I know? Nothing.
Yeah, a lot of strong characters in that dressing room, and I think we did. Well, I know from my point of view, I'd always been sort of taught that, you know, the lads who were unhappy, I didn't care about them really, you know, because they weren't going to help me on a Saturday. So you kind of just ignored them. Whereas you can sometimes they try and get people around them, if you know what I mean, and you call them sort of energy sappers. So you just bin them off basically. We did. I think there were enough strong characters in that dressing room to not let them affect the rest of the group.
Yeah, I guess as a professional...
We'll not name names.
No, but I guess as a professional footballer, when you know you're good at something and you can do it, and you're not allowed to do it, if you like, you don't get selected, it must be very frustrating.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'd not had that. As I said, the first time I had it was when Brucey came in. Yeah. And, you know, I was filming every Friday and every Saturday, you know, when the squad went up and you knew we weren't playing, you know, you'd be filming. Yeah. But you have to be professional. Yeah. You know, you get on with it.
Yeah. And that's in any profession, isn't it? I mean, me as a sales coach, you know, if someone told me suddenly you can't be a sales coach anymore, but you can sit and watch someone else doing it, I'd find that frustrating, even in my profession. You know?
Of course you would.
Yeah.
So
it doesn't matter what you do, does it, really?
No.
Human nature.
Yeah, of course.
Human nature.
Yeah.
Normal. Brucey, what was he like?
We weren't my favourite because obviously he didn't play me. He's a good manager, you know. He gets a group of players together and he gets them fighting for each other and for him. But obviously I weren't really part of that. You know, we're on the bench and he used to chuck me on. You know, say go and keep the ball for us. We can't keep the ball. You know, get on the ball for us.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I can do that from the start of games. To be honest, Gaffer, like, but. Listen, they were proved right in the long run because, you know, they went up at the end of the season.
Yeah, a great time for us as supporters, but obviously we didn't see or we didn't know, you know, some things behind the scenes may not have all been rosy.
Well, generally at football clubs, you know, a new manager when he came in, you know, and obviously they like to put their own stamp on things. They like their own players. So there's obviously some people get their noses pushed out, and I'm one of them. But you know, you sort of, whenever you trained or whenever you got put on the pitch, you just did your best. You know, and then you'd go and have a row with him on the Monday. You know, and go from there.
But obviously,
another day at the office then.
Your career after us, though, obviously you managed to carry on and have a good career, didn't you, after Blues as well?
Yeah, I went up to Wigan after that.
Yeah.
Obviously, I know because I'd not been playing. Obviously, you got even less chance in the Prem because, you know, they can go out and sign players, pay good money for, you know, big money for good players. And as much as I didn't want to leave, there's no way I could have sat around in training. You know, Brucey actually said he didn't want me to leave because he liked having me around the place, you know, in training.
Yeah.
You know, but I just said I need to play. I think I was about 30 at the time. Yeah. So I thought, well,
so edging towards the end of your career as well, yeah.
And I had a month on loan at Wigan. They were in League One, and again they'd been underachieving a little bit. So I just decided to get myself off because you know, I had a month there, I enjoyed it. I could see they got a good team. Liked how they played. I liked how Paul Jewell operated. So as soon as they offered me a contract, I just went. You know, I think it was in League One and I didn't really want to drop down, but I knew that, well, I was hoping that you know, get promoted
back up again. Yeah.
I think we won we won League One with something like 100 points and 100 goals.
That's impressive.
We battered teams week in, week out. That was like physicality to start with, you know. But then we had some, you know, we did have some decent players as well. Second season there, we just missed out on the playoffs on the last day, and then in my third season there, we finished second and got automatic. So again, went up to the Prem, and that's when I left.
Was it?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, because again, Paul, to be fair to Jagger, he said to me, look, if we don't go up, you can have another contract and you'll play. If we do go up, I'm gonna go out and sign players. I think he signed Chimbonda.
Oh yeah.
I think he replaced me at right back. So again, that's summer I left them because I knew I weren't going to play, and I couldn't sit around not playing.
Yeah, it's a short career, isn't it? You have to make the most of it.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you're in your mid-20s, it kind of...
Yeah, you kind of like think it's going to last forever, don't you?
Yeah, and sometimes, it becomes a bit of a grind, and, you know, you have to get through it, but as soon as you start getting towards your 30s, you start thinking, this could be my last long-term contract.
Yeah.
As soon as you get 32, 33, and I think you find eventually your legs go, you know, which comes to everybody.
Mine went to birth. I couldn't use the ball to save my life again. Yeah, go on.
Important announcement.
I've got some as well.
Docco is back.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Who?
You don't know who Docco is.
You'll find out.
You'll find out. He's back.
Right, a couple of announcements I've got for you then. Firstly, the amazing shirt that Vic's got on the go for a raffle. Unfortunately, had to get cancelled on Friday due to the virus, as the Accessi Blues, who were going to put on a karaoke night. Unfortunately, that's had to be cancelled, as all their meetings, which is a damn shame because there's some lovely people there. So, you know, what we're going to do, we've got to change our ways and methods of working and communicating, and I just want everybody out there to know that we're all here. We ain't going anywhere, even if I have to do this like on an half-hour slot from home, and then you do a half-hour slot, and then Chris watches it.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to carry on no matter what, right? So even if we've got to do it from home, right, because the rules are going to change again in a week or so's time anyway, and you'll find, you know, that even down to the military will be mobilised. So
It's madness,
this is going to go
I
on.
can't get my head around it.
This is going to go on. It's going to affect people's lives, people's livelihoods. I mean, just why ever the Midlands Grand National went on in Uttoxeter on Saturday, I don't know. Right? Well, then a lot of them had just come up from Cheltenham, mixing with tens of thousands of people down there, and then they're all infesting our town.
It's the same with the Stereophonics concert as well that went ahead over the weekend. There's no consistency, is there?
Yeah.
1 minute we can, then we can't.
Imagine working in our industry, right? And you're picking up hundreds and hundreds of glasses.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Hundreds.
And they haven't closed the tubes either in London yet, and the people are holding obviously the rails constantly.
But a lot of things are going to change. You know, we're going to be in a different world this time next week. But I just want everybody to know that, you know, no matter what, we'll still put something on a Monday night, because that's the way we do it. Even if we can't get to here, we will definitely do something.
Definitely.
Okay.
Okay, statement from Docco.
Yeah.
Very important this is. I've been put into isolation, Chris, by Solihull Hospital for the doc. Gave me a right rollicking, I'll say, for turning up with a fever, and she now has to wear a mask for the next. When I said it was Cam's fault, she had me escorted from the building. True. Can believe it. Can believe it. He's a complete nutter.
Yeah, I can't believe it. It always happens to Docco, doesn't it?
Yeah, he's a nutter. Yeah.
You'll get to know, don't worry.
Okay.
You'll get to know.
Four of you in a small studio. Is that a mass meeting?
I don't care, to be honest with you.
Nah.
You know, if I'm going to get it, I'm going to get it, aren't I? You know, what am I going to do? It's like, if that small, I can't see it. You might have it now, for all I know. Yeah. You might have already had it, for all I know.
I might have had it and got rid of it, for all I know,
exactly,
without even knowing.
Exactly. So you know, we've just got to ride this storm and bear it out.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Down to the PTSD charity now. As probably nearly all of you know, that my other half son was killed out in Afghanistan 10 years ago this May, and we've decided to do some charity events, not only in our local areas but also through the Tilton Talk show as well. And I did try to get her to have her head shaved, right, because I was in hysterics, mate, honestly. She wouldn't do it, so she's going to have it dyed bright blue, raw blue, right, in here, because she comes from a long line of Stoke fans in the family.
I thought you were saying Villa
So,
fans then.
no, I wouldn't talk. So, she's going to have it dyed bright blue, okay? We've got the sponsor forms out, got it going. There's over £800 collected so far. Over 800 quid for having your hair dyed. That's superb effort, isn't it?
Well, that's really
brilliant.
good. Yeah.
Yeah. And she just took it round the pubs and local around the town. I took one to the Blues the other
Yeah.
week. And,
Brilliant.
Linda took it round 92 quid in about 3 minutes.
Wow.
I know, incredible.
Yeah. Fantastic.
But, and here's the but, because we don't know what the situation's going to be and how the land's going to lie over the next few weeks and or months, we may delay the whole process until the 11th of the 11th, when, at the moment, fingers crossed, there's 29 of the lads that were in his regiment with him coming down to do the parade in the local town. And that's all like 10 years on. So what we might just do is just do what football's just done and just push it backwards, right? Okay, we're still going to be raising money between now and then. We've got other things that we can do, even if we've got to stay at home, right? There's still things you can do. There's always something. There's always somebody somewhere. And at the moment, we are waiting on confirmation as to whether Linda can do the bungee jump on. It's this Sunday, I think.
Yes,
this Sunday.
it is. Yeah.
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 Couldn't we just do that ourselves?
And that's on behalf of Paul Devlin and, of course, the Jeff Horsfield Foundation, Paul daughter Annie.
Yeah.
So let's hope that can go ahead, because I certainly want to go and watch that. That's one I do want to watch, definitely. Linda on a rope. do you know her?
Yes, I've met her. Yeah. I met her at Jeff's.
She's so funny.
Yeah. I met her at
she's a
Jeff's
nutter.
do at the Botanical Gardens.
All right, okay.
Just before Christmas. Yeah.
And no, she does such a marvellous job as well with 11-11, good shout. I don't know what that was from Linda. 11-11.
I think she means like for her to do the jump, so she got a bit more time to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Adam says he can't keep his beard till November. He'll be divorced.
Okay, well, we'll do something that Adam is also going to be shaved off, right? Okay, he's been growing it for us for quite a while now. I've only heard about this PTSD charity, so he said he'd have it whizzed off to raise some cash. And I saw him going around with his sponsor form the other day, and has kindly got another wedge of money coming in. We had a signed blue shirt donated, 160 quid we got for that one, another £110. A chap came up to me at St Andrews the other week, Nick off Tilton Talk, aren't you? Yeah, 20 quid for your charity, mate. Little Jack gave me £1.30, here's pocket money. We've done 4 football cards, we've got 120 quid off that. I can't think what else at the moment, but then we're starting to collect like raffle prizes, and because we're going to do a big raffle, but to do that, unless you do it on one day and give all the prizes away there and then, you have to have a lottery's licence. But obviously the raffle books are going to be in the pubs, yeah. So we have to purchase a lottery's licence to do it, and then street bucket collections licence, and the rules and the regulations that go with that is unbelievable. But hey ho. But we're on course, yeah, to raising some good money. But we might just have to delay the whole process.
Yeah.
And we've just got to take a sensible view of it, you know.
Well, even if it takes another year to,
Yeah.
you could potentially end up collecting more.
No, what the town was going to do, Utoxeter was going to shut its high street on VE Day, because they've delayed the bank holiday till the 8th of May now, haven't they? May Day's not going to be till the 8th of May this year.
Right.
And the whole street was going to be shut off, and they were going to have a huge VE Day event raising funds and money. We were going to go and be part of that, but I think that probably will be off as well now.
Yeah.
Can't see much going on now over the next few weeks. Will it affect you in your work?
I hope not.
No.
I'm self-employed now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing now?
Do all landscape gardening.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
So if anybody wants a garden, let's do
Good to
it.
know. I have to remember that.
Oh, you're going to get some
Fencing
work
out-
now.
out your pond.
Artificial grass.
Yeah.
Oh.
Put that in for you.
I'll give you a shout.
Yeah. No, it's not going to affect your work then. just got your job now, look. Finally, you got a garden, so it don't bother me.
A message from I think it might be Spanish. He says we're speaking too fast.
Speaking too fast. Awfully sorry.
Speaking too fast.
Awfully
Yeah.
sorry. We'll
Sorry.
try and slow down just a little bit.
Early comment
For
here from
you.
Ray Hobro. Martin Granger never liked Paul Jewell. Was you playing in that game? Do you remember that at Sheffield Wednesday when he squared up to Paul Jewell?
Yeah.
Was you playing in that?
Yeah.
Was you? Yeah. That was quite funny, wasn't it? It was watching on the telly. I can't imagine it was for Paul Jewell, but
Well, he was Fardy as well.
yeah,
Jagger.
yeah.
Angry Scouse.
Who would have won that fight then in a ring?
Grange, just for
Grange.
his youth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, the age.
Yeah.
Would have been a good scrap though.
Yeah.
Right, favourite game you played in at St Andrews?
Oh, at St Andrews. Probably have to be Ipswich game. Second.
Nick's favourite game. Nick's favourite game.
Amazing.
It was just bouncing all night, and it sort of, we had a good start after obviously losing down at Portman Road. And they're another Premier League team that we beat in that cup run. It's a good start. And then I think we went 2-0 up, didn't we? And then they pegged us back, and I think they were fancying themselves because they pegged us back. You think like the momentum swung back in their favour, but I don't know. We just really got at them that night, and as I say, it seemed as if like the crowd were so close to the pitch, and it was jam packed as well.
Yeah.
And it was just a noise all night.
Yeah. And people forget what a good team Ipswich were at the time. They were in the Prem.
They qualified for Europe that
Champions
season,
League, weren't they?
Yeah.
George Burley and that, yeah.
I do tell everybody that the story that I was in the GM lower by the players come out just a little bit up from there, and when that goal was scored, I jumped over probably 3 rows of chairs. I was on the floor. I still thought it was golden goal.
Which one? Horsey's first one?
No, the one that was in extra time.
Yeah, Horsey's when he slotted it. When we went 3-2 up on aggregate.
Yeah.
And I'd got me back, and I was going.
You thought that was it?
I thought it was it. Yeah, I'd turned me back, and then all of a sudden, I just turned around, and they were all playing again.
Did you know as well? When I was in Ipswich the other week with work, I was at St Joseph's College in Ipswich, and the head of sport there is Darren Eady, former Norwich player.
Yeah, the winger.
Oh, yeah.
And he told me that Ewan Roberts, when he scored at the Millennium Stadium against us, he thought that was a golden goal. And if you watch it back, you can see Nigel Worthington telling his players to go back, like to take position for kick-off, because I think they all think that it's all over and that's it. And when you watch it back, it makes sense what he's telling me, because you don't really think about it until you're told.
Well,
but
you think you know the rules before you kick off.
Yeah, well, yeah. I think he thought that he'd won it for him on a golden goal.
I did, honestly.
You thought it was a golden goal, yeah, for the Horses?
I wish U2 was around then.
My worst experience with a golden goal was Sol Campbell in the World Cup in '98 against Argentina.
Right.
Got disallowed.
Yeah. I was at the local club. Like we were all running around the garden celebrating. Come back in and they're still playing. I'm like, what's going on here?
I thought it was a great concept myself. I really did. I thought it was a great idea.
I think Takey scored the first one against Swansea.
Yeah.
Against
brilliant.
Against Carlisle.
I think
Carlisle it was.
No,
yeah.
it was in the first round of that cup run. Yeah.
Was it?
Yep.
He scored the first golden goal at Wembley then, didn't he?
He scored also the first golden goal at Wembley.
Yeah.
Dave Twine says, what's Nick think about the pitch with both us and Coventry City playing on it?
It don't look too bad, actually.
No.
It don't look too bad.
No, it went down there.
I don't think it looks too bad considering it's a bit patchy.
Round the edges more.
If we've got to be really grateful for the staff that are working on it all week, because they have done
They do a great job, don't they?
Yeah, they've done a tremendous job.
Yeah, it is going a bit now.
It's an improvement for Coventry anyway, because the recall was terrible.
But having said that, now there's no football now, right? And there's a break in the football, then we've got time to, do a bit more healing on it, so to speak.
I presume all the staff are in the stadium still, aren't they? Doing the groundsmen will still be there when they day to day doing the pitch and that. And I would have thought it'll look good as like the start of the season again when we get back, hopefully soon.
And Adam Wilkes says the people that have been sponsoring me have been asking when my shave was. I'm guessing about 4 weeks if we're allowed to travel still. We're doing it in the studio and live stream, etc. in about 4 weeks' time. You can do it next week if you want, Adam. If we're on.
Oh yeah.
If we're up and running next Monday, come in next Monday and we'll I'll bring me my lads
Clippers.
professional clippers.
Just bick it like me,
seconds, mate.
Just straight for the conditioner and the Gillette.
The machine.
Yeah,
Machine.
yeah.
Come on.
Tresemme, that is. Salon silk.
Alan Watton would rather have Bournemouth and Watford in the Championship than Villa and West Ham.
Hey?
I don't know. I don't get that one. Don't understand why you wouldn't want them in the Championship.
No.
Yeah. Did you ever get to play in any local derby games?
No, Villa was obviously when we'd gone up.
Ah, of course, yeah.
I think I'd just left by the time I played them. You would have liked to have, you know.
Incredible atmosphere, believe me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any of your other clubs though? Any first derbies you played in for any of your other clubs?
Well, you probably won't. Not the size of Blues Villa.
No.
You know, I mean, at Barnsley we had basically any Yorkshire club.
Yeah.
Well, like,
yeah,
you know,
like Huddersfield or.
Yeah, mainly the Sheffield clubs. 'Cause
Sheffield,
they're
yeah.
quite close together.
Yeah.
Leeds.
Yeah.
So you basically go and your first tackle you had to just go and try and snap somebody. You know, and kick them.
Was it as good as that, really?
Yeah, and you hope it kicked off.
Yeah.
You know, so that got the crowd going.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I miss about football now, the tackles.
Yeah, you can't put. Yeah, the
You know,
physicality's gone.
Yeah, you know, when somebody, you know, you'd see Grange go and smash the winger.
Yeah.
The crowd would get up. And,
Yeah.
You know, it's gone out of the game now. And,
Yeah, yeah. The amount of times I say watching the game today that never would have been a foul 20 years ago.
No, and I
You
mean,
know,
I've it's really frustrating. 'Cause I've known coaches praise players for buying a foul, they call it.
Yeah.
You know, so you let somebody get close to you, poke the ball away and get contact and go down there. Oh, that's good play. You like think, no, it's not. You know, it's it does me head in a bit.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Mark Adams says we've had to live in a society which includes Villa fans, so we can definitely beat a virus. Nice one.
What about Forest? You played Forest Derby?
No, I don't think I did.
Didn't you,
Because Forest were in League One. When
okay.
I went to Forest,
Right.
they just got relegated.
Right.
Kev Kelly wants to know what your take is on how the season should be wrapped up if the remaining games can be played.
You just have to try and cram them in somehow.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be 2 games. You know, get 2 games a week.
Yeah. They should be able to play 2 games a week, shouldn't
Well, not now. You know, 'cause
Nah.
obviously they need recovery drinks and protein shakes and you know sports science. all
That's
that.
all.
What, not a pint of beer?
No, well, I think that was. Thins your blood alcohol, isn't it? You know.
Is that what's happened to me? Is that why I'm so cold?
There's a nice message here from your friend Jerry Gill. And it says, "Evening lads, good to see Chunky in tonight. I love playing behind him. Best crosser of the ball I've played with, and top bloke too. Stay safe all. Keep right on."
Jerry Gill.
Jerry
That's
Gill.
just because Gilly wants to get in me best 11.
Oh, hang on. He says night out after that Ipswich game, just as good though.
I can't remember it.
Remember where you went?
No.
No?
No.
No?
No, is that bad? That
Was
good,
that,
I
yeah,
mean.
must have been a good night.
That good, yeah.
Yeah. I noticed that Skip's joined us as well, I believe. I think he's watching as well.
Yeah,
Martin
he
O'Connor.
was watching. Yeah. We need Jerry in again, don't we? We could do with Jerry coming in.
Yeah.
Top class guy, nice.
Yeah.
Open invitation there, just.
Martin Swinsko is asking who was Nicky's most difficult opponent.
What? Just
As in, like your toughest, I guess, left back to play against, wasn't it? If you was right mid more so, or left winger at right back, maybe do both if you like, left back and left mid.
left winger really. At obviously we had at Barnsley we had that season in the Prem.
Yeah.
Giggs was like you couldn't handle him because he were quicker than me. He was obviously more skillful than me, but he worked his socks off. You know, I remember going and booting him. And the next thing he did, he booted me back, so he couldn't physically dominate him.
Yeah.
And that was his work rate. But that season we ended up playing Spurs, and I know we played them at White Hart Lane, probably in December. Then we got them in the FA Cup.
Was it when Ginola got that wonder goal?
No, that was the season after.
Oh, was it?
yeah. But playing against Ginola, so I had about 4 games that season against Ginola.
He was some player.
And again, he's like 6'2".
Yeah.
You know, he's bigger than you think.
Yeah.
You know, he just got such good balance for a big fella. He was quick. He could go both ways. He could cross with his left foot, his right foot. So you're thinking, you haven't really got many weaknesses. You know. I mean, luckily in that FA Cup game when we played him down at White Hart Lane, I accidentally went straight through him and rolled his ankle, so he had to go off.
He had to go off.
Yeah, which I was gutted about. But he were. That you can tell players like that they've just got something extra.
Yeah.
You know, in the champ I could survive. I could cope against most players really, you know, and quite a few of the Prem ones, but the special players, they've always got something extra.
Yeah,
you know, and he was one, and Giggs was the other.
Yeah, two great players. Who was the worst trainer at Blues?
Blues, Benno.
Yeah,
The keeper. He's the laziest keeper I've ever come across, because keepers are all weirdos.
Yeah.
And you normally get them, like, they're normally one of the hardest workers. Now, Benno used to come down, he used to drive down from workshop with Jono. It's probably the worst gear I've seen as a car school. Him and Jono's gear. Benno would get out with like a jumper on and some like minging tracky bottoms. He'd go out and train, he'd do as little as possible, and he'd be jumping in his car by the time we were coming down off the training pitch. You know, so if you had a five-a-side, you'd got Benno or Pooley, the cat.
Yeah.
You'd always want Pooley in goal, because you knew Benno wouldn't die for out. So I'd say it's Benno, worst trainer by far.
Who's the best trainer?
I would say Uzi.
Yeah.
He always used to be good in training, and what I would say, if he could have transferred how good he was in training onto the pitch more consistently, he'd have played, you know, top level. I think,
level, yeah.
Most of his career.
Most of his, yeah.
Everybody who's been in has said Benno's a bit of a nutter, haven't they?
Yeah.
He's a keeper, innit?
Yeah.
You've got to be a weirdo
They've got to be
to
all
be a
that.
keeper.
They're not all there, are they?
Yeah. Character, weren't they?
Okay, what's in the box then? Let's have some questions.
You want to go first?
Is it,
Good.
have we got
Go on
asked?
then.
Yeah, well,
Do you
people
know
will
what it
do it
is?
on here as well. Sounds like a lot of things in there.
It's rattling.
There is a lot of things in there. Come on then, guys. What is in the box?
You're right to ask any question you like about what's.
I always ask the same questions every week. Is it edible?
Yes.
It is edible.
Yes.
Is it sweet?
No.
Nope.
Is it salty?
No.
Not really, no. No.
Chocolate? No. It's not sweet? Okay.
No. Ray says, does it smell?
No.
No.
Not really.
No, it doesn't smell really, has it? Really got
You can eat
it.
something you can eat that's not sweet or salty.
No. Pegs? No.
Are they soft?
No.
Is it bog roll? If so,
No,
you're gonna
but.
get-
No but.
That's all I'm going to say on that subject. Paracetamol? No.
Sally Clay, fully supporting my cause. A daughter applied to join the army today. 15-year-old girl. Well done, girl.
Oh, well done.
Well done.
Fantastic.
Oh! Somebody's got it already.
Somebody got it already?
Steve Portman.
How the hell?
Steve Portman.
topical.
Rice.
It's
Rice.
pasta.
Oh, it's pasta.
Oh, pasta.
Pasta.
Crikey, that didn't take long, did it?
No.
Oh well.
Oh, well. Okay.
You'll be getting someone bidding for that who can remortgage.
Right, we've got some goodies to give away.
Tons of goodies.
What
It's up to you how you want to give them away.
Oh, there's a question off John Smith. Sorry to interrupt.
Carry on.
Did Nicky play in for Barnsley when you beat us 4-0 at St Andrews in the playoff semi-final?
Yeah, I was captain.
He was.
I remember that. Oh dear.
Was you waiting for that question to come up?
No, I was trying to avoid that, but I think with 2 minutes to go in that game, the ref said next time you get the ball, just boot it out of play because I'm blowing up. And the next time I did get the ball, I've just seen the ref turn his back and set off. And I've booted it. He's blowing the whistle as he's running off the pitch.
Right.
Because obviously they had the pitch invasion, so you're trying to
Yeah.
dodge loads of Blues fans coming on the pitch. Thinking you're going to get...
Yeah, it wasn't a good afternoon for us, that.
Not a nice sight.
Nah.
Something I did do way back when we played Notts County, back in the 70s, and we got promoted. And I had a little box of England's glory matches with some grass and turf in it, and mud, and I had that for years and years. I've lost it now.
Ah.
But how nice would that be to have back in my museum?
Yeah,
I've
definitely.
actually got a museum to the Blues at home, mate.
Oh, right.
Proper. whole room.
I've seen it.
Signed shirts.
I've
everything.
seen it.
It's
I've
brilliant,
seen
isn't
it. Yeah, it's pretty good.
All
Pretty
programs
good.
and old programs, right? Keeping right on since 1875. There you go. That's the theme.
This one.
And quality.
Oh, yeah, it's nice quality.
Some
Yeah.
hats.
Fruit of the
We've
loom.
got,
Fruit of the loom. Yeah.
Very good quality. Yeah. Not bad, is it?
That's all right. That
Nice
one.
bit of cloth, that.
That's it. Some keep right on shirts, more keep right on shirts, and some keep right on shirts.
Good for your landscaping in the summer.
Yeah.
And another pile down there as well. So,
There's lots of smalls, lots of extra larges.
I think People that make us laugh in the last 15 minutes. If I crack up, right, somebody's going to get a prize. Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah.
Right,
Well, Nicky's
okay.
just done that, and I think we should allow him to have one for his landscaping in the summer.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, you know,
Course you can. Yeah,
or a
let's-
nice hat, you know.
Very nice. Keep right
When
on.
it's cold.
Yeah. Keep warm now.
We'll just drop it down there then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's clean floor, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is, yeah. Well,
Homes are clean and complete.
8 years ago.
Oh, dear. Yeah, well, if anybody else comes up with anything witty or funny as well course the evening, then we'll give things away for that. Chris Brown got anything in Ladies Large?
yeah.
Put a bit timber on.
I'll tell you the story behind that. He's never forgiven me for sending him a ladies.
Did ya?
Yeah.
Super.
Apparently, yeah.
Superb. Jason, you said Notts County game was his first ever match, and no, it was all good-natured stuff, and we were all on the pitch, and then the players come out off the top of the main stand there, because the tunnel was in the centre back then.
Yeah.
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 And you used to have to walk all the way. It was one of the longest walks in football in the UK, so I believe one of the longest. I don't know whether it is the actual longest one. From the dressing rooms, which were under the main stand.
Yeah, I remember it.
And then all the way out. So
Yeah. Wouldn't have been like that when you signed, though, would it? We would have had the new stand behind the goal then, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
Gil Merrick, so you would have come out in the corner, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
But I played. Obviously, I think Barry Fry were in charge.
he was, yeah.
Oh, in the 90s, yeah, he played against us, yeah.
And we were in the porter cabins in the corner
Wow.
when they were building.
Oh, when they were building
Yeah.
it?
All right, don't forget, guys, all you've got to do is share this on your personal Facebook stream to be in with a chance of winning some prizes and some goodies next week, right? Okay, if you can, yeah, we'll do that now, Chris. We'll get it on, because we...
So have you always enjoyed living in the area, since obviously you moved down in 2000, I presume, from Barnsley?
Yeah, well, I've stayed here.
You've always, yeah? Even when you went to other clubs as well, you still lived here, or...?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I used to commute to Wigan.
Yeah?
'Cause you know what it's like when you sort of think, well, if things don't go to plan, you could be moving on again.
Yeah.
So I just decided use it as a base, really, and I've been here ever since. I've been here 20 years.
Lovely.
Obviously lost my accent.
Yeah, picked a proper accent up there, have you?
No, boy.
Right, this is from last week's shares. Here we go. And who have we got?
Alan Watton.
Alan Watton. There you go. Thank you very much, Alan.
I'll get in touch with him.
Get in touch with him, find out what size he is. We'll get some gifts and goodies on the way to you. Yeah. All right. Got any masks? Says Mick Reeves. I suppose you could use the hat as a mask.
I've got some in the van.
You got some?
Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are they?
For chainsawing?
Still so.
Ah.
Got to say hello to Stab. Stab's on, and just let your lovely other half know that we've topped over 800 quid for Sharon's hair to go blue.
Woof.
And Steve Portman says, well, Barnsley is a...
We can't read that one, yeah.
I'm glad this is our home. Yeah. Do you know what? In the 10 years that we've been doing this, I think we've only ever leaked two minor swear words in the 10 years. And somebody has said that awful word, though, from up the road.
Yeah.
On quite a few occasions. Right, but
That's the V word.
yeah, that's not bad.
right,
That's
yeah.
not bad, is it? 10 years and not. I can't remember one. Can you?
I think I let out one.
You let out one.
Yeah.
And it was one of the guests that let out the other one. I can't ever remember any more. Going.
No.
It looks like you've got a mask on there anyway. Get right in front of that.
So after you finished playing then, you went into coaching for a bit?
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Because I dropped into non-league, still playing for Kettering.
No.
No.
Sorry.
When I finished.
When you
When I
finished?
finished at Forest, I bumped into Mark Cooper.
Oh yeah.
and
He
he,
used to play for us.
yeah, and then, I'd not got a club, and he just said come down. They were still full time, so even the conference.
Yeah.
So I went down there for a couple of years, and I was doing my badges. I just started my A licence as I was finishing playing. So I became player coach, and then we had a couple of good seasons. We had a couple of good cup runs. Got third and fourth round at FA Cup, which for a club at that
Yeah.
level's
Very
a good
good.
run. And then Cook's got the Peterborough job. Peterborough in the Championship then, and he took me as assistant manager.
Oh.
And it all went belly up after about 2 months.
Really? Right.
Yeah, but I stayed there till probably for about a year, and then just carried on coaching. I've coached a couple under 21 teams, at Leicester and Cov.
Yeah.
And then I tried non-league with Nuneaton. I had a spell at Ensford and then Kettering. And that's the last one. That's the last one I did.
So you're not in the game at all now?
No.
Right.
No.
No.
I'm not saying I've left it altogether, but at the minute I've no desire to go back into it. It's changed a lot since,
So you don't miss it at all?
No, I don't miss it at all.
No?
I think the thing I enjoyed about the coach and everything, actually being on the grass with the players, and you find now that that's become less and less because, the sports scientists want them, the match analysts want them, they're watching clips, they're in meetings, and it bores me to death, to be honest, because it's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
Without swearing.
Yeah.
I
I know what you're going to say.
Yeah.
So you get frustrated, and I think there's like it's probably not just footballers, it's probably some of the youngsters in general. It's like there's big excuse culture. If they get, when we used to get beat, it were our fault as players because we'd gone on the pitch and somebody had not done the job. Now it's like, well, the tactics were wrong and the system's wrong, and you think, well, hang on a minute, you lost your man at a corner. Is that the coach's fault? No, it's your fault, but the coach gets the blame or the manager. You'll let your runner go, and he scored, so is that my fault?
Gone are the days
The
of
game's
coffee,
gone.
eh?
The game's gone.
Yeah.
Speak his mind. Staff Smith wants to know whereabouts in Barnsley you were from.
Hoyland.
Hoyland.
Not Ireland.
Hoyland. Hoyland.
And who was the best player you ever coached?
At first team level, no. Didn't have that many,
No.
to be honest. There's some good kids at Leicester.
Yeah.
Ben Chilwell came through at that time.
Good player, isn't he?
Yeah.
Very good.
But Chile was, well, he wasn't one of the more highly rated ones because, as kids there were ones that were supposedly technically better. But you could sort of see something in Chile. And it reminded me, because when I was at Wigan, Leighton Baines got chucked in the first team. And Baines, he struggled a little bit at times. I can remember we played West Ham and the really targeted him, and he got battered, he got beat up. But you could see that he got it in him. He never gave up.
Yeah.
And he got through it.
Yeah.
And I saw similarities with them too. Obviously both left backs, but Chile's character was good as well.
Yeah, I like Chilwell's a good player. Very good.
Graham, excuse me if I don't get your surname right. Graham Lesjich.
Yep, that's it. That's
something
right.
like that. Myself and Margaret are watching your programme from Butlin, Skegness. Could we have a Keep Right On t-shirt? Yes, of course you can.
Yes, put two aside. Put two
Get in
aside,
touch
please.
with Chris Brown and
I've
ask
got
what
it marked
sizes you
there.
want. You won't get what you want.
I've got it marked.
He'll probably just, I don't know,
Graham.
send you a pair of boots or something.
Graham times 2. Done.
All right, okay. Good evening, chaps, and Martin Ward. Good evening to you. Very good friend from Stav of mine was in Mapplewell, not far from where the horse was from. That was Stav. Jason wants to know if anybody needs any toilet roll. And Tilton Talk show on air, cheering everybody up on dark, depressing days. Remember, it's good to talk. Keep right on. Thanks, Craig Courtney. Nice one. And what we're doing, we are making a commitment that we will, even if the country goes into full lockdown, we will do something every single Monday. Yeah. And we do that over, different platforms and one thing.
Yeah.
But we'll be there. We'll be talking about Summit. Don't worry.
Can I just say, Nick, that if there are people, mainly the old and infirmed, that do need toilet rolls, contact me.
Did you hear that?
Okay.
Please, if you are out there or you know of anybody out there that has these shortages, Chris Brown is your man.
Yeah.
That's a nice gesture, isn't it?
Yeah.
Couple more comments. Steve Hinton has said yes, Nicky, long time. Steve Hinton.
Shane Goff found it very strange on Sunday with no footy to watch. Usually watch the Spanish, German, Premier and French leagues on Sunday. Though yesterday I did watch 2 Turkish games. I couldn't do that. I think.
Nah.
I think Steve might be a Blues fan. It just means long time since you played for us, maybe.
Yeah, it is.
And Mick Jeeves has asked, who was your football hero?
I had 2 growing up.
Sorry, Mick Greaves, sorry,
Mick
not
Greaves,
Jeeves.
yeah.
Obviously, because I was centre midfielder when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Up to the age of about 18. And I was just thinking if we could get Brian Robson and Glenn Hoddle and mould them into one player, they'd be the best player in the world.
Yeah, wow.
You know, I used to love Hoddle for his passing, you know, both feet, and you could ping a ball. And Robson was just like, you know, a typical box-to-box centre mid.
Yeah.
You know, he'd get you a goal and
Yeah.
he'd break things up and could play as well.
Very good.
Yeah.
I used to love Gascoigne, mate, when I was a kid.
Yeah, I said, but
Graham Brown says, sorry, go on.
Go on.
Yeah, you're right.
no, but growing up when I was
Yeah, bit-
as a school kid,
Yeah, yeah.
you know,
Brian
Gazza
Robson and...
Gazza was probably a bit after that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We'll be sorted.
Oh, Steve Hinton has said he used to clean your windows.
Oh, I might have done. I don't know my window cleaner by name.
Oh, you should do. It should be on your Christmas list as well.
Paul Lilly, Nicky, what did you think of Trevor Francis as your manager?
I like Trevor because he signed me.
Yeah.
I think one of Trevor's biggest problems was he couldn't grasp that we weren't as good a players as he was.
Right.
You know, because he'd do things in training. He's probably the best player I've trained with.
Right.
So he was to join all the five-a-sides, and his feet were unbelievable. You know, striking the ball. But I just remember practicing free kicks after training, and I was trying to get it up and over the wall in the near post. He's going, no. I couldn't quite get it to dip. And Trevor walked up. He says, "What are you trying to do?" I said, "Well, I'm trying to get it over the wall, dip it in." You know, he just dropped the ball, took about 2 steps, put it in the top corner, and he said, "Why don't you just do that?" I said, "Gaffer, if I could do that, I wouldn't be playing for Blues. I'd be playing for Barcelona." You know, but he couldn't grasp it. You know that. But I did like Trevor.
Who was in goal? Benno.
Anybody could have scored them, but he just wanted to go for it.
We loved him as fans, didn't we?
Oh, he was a great keeper.
Oh, as a match keeper, you know, he'd pull saves off.
Yeah,
you know, and
great keeper.
He'd talk. He was experienced. Crap at saving pens, but no, he was a good keeper, Benno.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
Didn't he save the only penalty from Shearer?
Shearer, he saved the penalty from Shearer.
Twice.
Was it twice?
I think so.
Was it?
I think so. I'm not 100% sure, because I don't have a memory, do I? But if somebody had that.
I remember the one in the League Cup. I think that was the season before you signed.
Right,
Yeah.
Oh, Docko's on lockdown.
I just seen
Since I
it.
can't go anywhere for the next week, I just have to keep myself amused. Oh, God,
He's a nutter. He's a
Just-
complete nutter.
Ask Nicky when he sees players fall over at the slightest touch, i.e. Grealish. Do you class it as an ex-pro clever play or downright cheating, Martin Swinscoe?
Well, I probably want me to call Grealish a cheat, innit?
He's definitely clever.
Yeah, I would
He's
say.
clever in his cheating.
If you're going to cheat fairly.
I think the kids are, you know, because they've got role models and they see it happen all the time.
Yeah.
I noticed it really when the foreign lads started coming over, because we had a few at Barnsley, and they'd do stuff in training, and you'd be looking at them, you know, saying, "Get up," you know,
Yeah.
and but like I said before, all of a sudden coaches and other people started calling it clever play because you'd buy a free kick and then, you know, but I don't know, you really, as you know, you'd stay on your feet as much as you could.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't like it now because the game becomes stop-start. It's a lot of games it's just free kick after free kick.
That's the
You
thing,
know,
yeah.
So there's no real tackles.
No.
You know, it's just nudges and players get themselves between the ball and the other man, and you know, get the slightest nudge. You see the legs collapsing. You think, man, he touched his legs.
No.
I mean, I would say in Grealish's defence, he does get some boot. You know,
He does. Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Yeah. He does go down easy though as well, but
Yeah.
you know, there's no doubt he's got ability.
He's a
I'm
clever
not
player.
gonna-
He's a clever
yeah,
player.
Yeah.
He's a clever player. Don't
Yeah.
like him, but he's a clever player.
Anyway, back to Blues.
Yeah. Yeah, how do we digress to that?
Yeah.
Good up there.
It's a good job I made to keep checking it. Kev Kelly, I heard a rumour that at that time Trevor Francis had a life-size cutout in his England kit up in the office and he showed it to the players. Would that have been correct or not?
I never saw it.
You never saw it. So there you are, Kevin.
Never went in the office though.
All right, well, so it could have been there. I think this 1 hour for the vulnerable at the shops was good idea from Steve Portman. He's one of our amazing disabled supporters who turn up every single week and have to sit in the freezing rain and cold, and it does make me angry. I think this 1 hour for the vulnerable at the shops was a good idea. It's a shame a lot of these people can't get to the shops at 8 a.m, so many rely on carers. It's difficult living so far away, because I tell you what, I'd just go do shopping for him. Wouldn't bother me in the slightest.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I do see what you're saying though. You know, it's a good idea that the shops have opened an hour earlier in the mornings.
That makes sense. Yeah, definitely.
I just went. I know there are other good shops around, but I decided to go to Lidl on Sunday. Yeah. It was like Christmas Eve. Oh, it was ridiculous. I only went in to get some pork chops and just a couple of little bits, and you know, the queues, man, it was just ridiculous, stupid. Stop it.
Just local convenience stores are better. I just went in mine and I had a pick of everything in there. Nothing ran out. Toilet roll everywhere. So it was all right. Maybe they didn't know there was a shop there or something. I don't know.
No, I've stockpiled on nothing. Stockpiled nothing, mate.
Yeah.
Nothing at all. I've got some cat litter.
Yeah.
That's going to taste lovely.
James Brown, we've always been blessed with quality right backs, and Mr. Eden was definitely one of them. Brilliant player. Boom.
Oh, crikey.
Happy days. Ray is buying a free ticket. Buying a free kick in the modern game is probably no different to taking a booking for a blatant foul on the halfway line.
No, that's true.
See what he says, yeah.
Yeah. Graham Haynes is asking, what does Nicky think about the playoff game against Preston when Trevor wanted to take the players off the pitch? Obviously, after he'd pre-agreed, hadn't he, which end they were being taken?
No.
Is
That's why we're kicking off.
That's what he was saying, because they were having one side rebuilt, weren't they?
Yes, obviously, I think it was on Sky, so they were never going to take the pens at the empty end.
Right.
But they were arguing because there'd been no toss-up, but the refs just said no, it's already been agreed.
Right.
Because of the TV. So Trevor got the ump. Kind of left us hanging a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, because I looked over to the Preston players, and Moyes was there, and they were all together, and we were trying to sort of stick together out there, but he sort of got left a little bit. And then as soon as, you know, I can't remember how the order of the pens went, but I think we might have missed our first two. You know,
It was a strange one, wasn't it?
Did you take one?
yeah, I took our fourth one, I think.
Yeah.
But I'm sure we only scored 2 pens. I think. I'm sure.
Was it you and Stan? Stan scored,
Yeah.
didn't he?
Yeah, me and
remember
Stan scored. I think. You know, you'd have put money on Percy scoring. You know, after he scored in at Millennium, but I think he hit the post. I think anyway.
Yeah.
And I can't remember the other one. Was it Marcelo?
I can't remember.
Yeah.
Granger? Granger took one? He usually took one, didn't he?
I don't think he did that now.
No?
No.
Linda can't get cat litter, apparently.
Oh, gee,
Why
I've got
would you
none of
stockpile
that.
cat litter?
I've got none of that now.
Right.
No.
Nicky, did you see earlier comment, the Garden of Eden, nice slogan for landscaping?
Did you see what?
The
Oh,
earlier,
great
his earlier
name.
comment, Garden
yeah.
of Eden,
Yes,
nice,
I did.
nice slogan for the
Unfortunately,
landscaping.
it's not my company, so.
Ray wants to know what your funniest moment in football was.
Probably can't. Well, off the top of my head, I can't even think, but probably won't be able to repeat it on here.
No.
No.
Nothing.
Anything you can tell us about? Any pranks or anything good that you've seen played on someone that you can tell us?
There used to be all your usual ones, like, you know, DP in the pants and stuff, and stuff like that, and destroying people's gear if it were bad. That would just seem to be regular, weekly, daily stuff. Some other
Stuff.
more like disgusting stuff.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Yeah.
Right, does Nicky know how to get bamboo plants? Because my neighbours have turned the back garden into the Amazon rainforest.
Yeah, get a digger in.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you get like 20 grown men in a changing room, there's like children, aren't they? Really, I suppose, aren't they? From my experiences as well, it doesn't matter what level you play at, does it? I guess it's the same.
Yeah, that's why I used to love it in the dressing room. You know, before training,
Yeah.
before games. You know, it's like now the players either have their headphones on or the music on.
I can't stand it. It's my pet hate.
Yeah, when they're walking
My
in.
absolute pet hate.
Yeah.
And what's that all about when they're talking to each other as well? I mean, that just
Well,
winds
that's
me
a
up.
tactics thing.
Yeah.
It just drives me mad.
So the lip readers can't find out.
Yeah, but why? What are they saying that's that secret?
Yeah.
But the young lads, you know, when I was at Leicester and Cov, you'd speak about it and they'd say, well, what did you order before the game? Did you have music right now? What did you do? You know, they can't believe you actually sat there and talked to each other. Probably
Had a game of cards on the coach or something.
I play cards on the coach, like, but
Yeah.
when you're in the dressing room, you know, you'd rip it out at each other. You know, somebody come in a bad suit, you know, you'd hammer them for that. You know,
Then you have music blasting in the changing room.
no, we didn't do.
No.
And then you'd probably sit as you got towards kick-off, you'd be sat talking about who you're up against. You
Okay.
know, and, you know, so not geeing each other up, but saying, you know, well, say if I was playing right hand side with Gilly,
Yeah.
you know, he'd be saying to him, "Come, whoever's left wing and left back will have these two today," you know.
Yeah. Encouraging each other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you'd actually talk about the game.
Yeah.
But
James Brown, Nicky, what is the most memorable game you can remember when the Blue Noses noise in the stands have really helped you win or turn a game round? I think you said already that was the Ipswich one, wasn't it?
yeah. The other one would be the Millennium,
Mm.
you know, against Liverpool.
Liverpool. We were
Yeah,
robbed,
that-
weren't we?
Mr.
That will
Ellery,
I just-
I'll never forget him.
You
Never
can't.
forgive him.
When you're down on the pitch, that's one of the few games where, you know, you're shouting to your teammate who's 20 yards away and they're struggling to hear you.
Yeah.
And it was just constant.
Yeah. It was some atmosphere, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was incredible. I remember it well.
Tony Hurtley, the Italians singing to each other from the balcony was a terrific thing to say over the weekend, but whoever dubbed it with "On the Villa" deserves a pint.
Terry Fletcher on YouTube says, I'm in isolation with COVID-19, honest. And an XL t-shirt would cheer me up, please.
There you go.
There you go.
Please use
Get
that.
well soon.
Terry
Yeah,
Fletcher.
sort yourself out, mate, and keep watching. Keep watching.
Yeah, so that penalty on AJ, it was just horrendous, wasn't it? Not to...
Yeah, but you sort of, you know, when you get a Prem ref in a Prem team, you generally don't get a lot,
You'd know.
you know.
And I was hoping VAR would sort that, you know, and if it was used properly, it will, but it's just been a disaster, hasn't it? With
Yeah,
the
yeah.
way it's been... For me, it's more the rules that are causing more of a problem than the actual thing itself, for me.
I don't know, it just takes a bit of, like,
Too long, didn't it?
yeah, it takes a bit of the passion out of it, you know.
Yeah.
You stick one in the top corner, you want
Spontaneous,
to
isn't it?
run off to the crowd, you know,
Yeah.
and you're looking around looking for,
Yeah, waiting to see if
see if somebody's
legitimate
toenails
goal.
offside.
Yeah.
There's quite a few messages about stockpiling. People aren't very happy about it, which is
No.
absolutely, completely, and utterly understandable.
Yeah.
But Jason Hughes says Blues are stockpiling midfielders. Give the man a hat.
Yeah,
Give
go
them
on.
a
Yeah.
hat.
Okay.
Give them a
What's the
hat.
name? Sorry. What was the name? Oh, Jason. Yeah.
Jason Hughes.
Jason.
Carl
Hughes.
Sparrow, hi guy on board, on without football. Thank you for doing this, and can't see what that is, but I know what you're saying. So, plenty of coat hangers and shoe polish left in the Tesco's, apparently, according to Ray. So
Oh, great.
You can eat.
Chuffed with that.
Well, if you eat a coat hanger, you'll be smiling at least, won't you?
How sad was it though on Saturday at like 12:25? As I was like talking to my daughter and my wife about what I would have. I was like,
Yeah.
program would just be build up of the game would be on now. They'd just be coming out. We'd just be getting ready for kick off.
So what
you
you're
know.
saying is you wouldn't normally be talking to them.
No, not at all. Not when the Blues are about to kick off.
If it is, I don't talk to anybody when I get home.
No.
In a foul mood.
So yeah, it was quite sad, wasn't it, at that time on Saturday?
It was strange. Yeah.
Just a very empty weekend with no football.
I had to talk to the wife.
Well, Zach is stockpiling cabbages to throw at his Villa supporting neighbour when they get relegated. And Kev Kelly says, does Nicky go to many games now?
Not loads. I'll get down 2 or 3 times a season.
Yep. That's up to the Blues or to Wigan or
Blues.
Barnsley.
Blues. You know, I've been to one Barnsley game this season. Never really go back up to Wigan.
You what, sorry?
I never really go back up to Wigan.
No.
Go back to Barnsley if I'm visiting family and that.
Yeah.
Maybe take a game in. But I said probably 2 or 3 times a season at Blues. Because obviously, last few years I've been, because you're involved in football, you're always busy on Saturdays. You got your own games.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
As Steve Portman says, if anybody's struggling to find toilet rolls, there is a store in Aston with loads of them.
It's never 20 to 9, is it? We've been doing it in an hour.
Is.
And then it
It
says
truly is,
12:30, Paul, because I'd be on my third pint by then.
Yeah, absolutely. So one thing we've asked Nicky to do, isn't it, is his 1 to 11
Yes.
of the players that he's played with for Blues.
Yeah.
So the time's arrived to
Yeah.
share your team with us.
In goal, even though I've hammered him. I'd go with Benno. So again, because I'm only there for 2 seasons, I ain't got loads to choose
No,
from.
of course
so
not. Yeah,
Rather Benno or Nico Vassen.
yeah.
But
Both very good goalkeepers, yeah.
because that's it, my first season was most enjoyable from a personal point of view.
Of course.
I think I played nearly 60 games that season with a cup run.
Yeah,
So obviously because I played with Benno most, I'd go with Benno in goal.
Yeah.
At right back, again, out of all them games, I probably only played a handful at right back myself, and I don't know whether I had 4 different right backs behind me because we had obviously Gilly played. I think we had Richard Edgill on loan, Steve Jenkins on loan, Peter Atherton
Yeah.
on loan. But again, probably because I played most games with him, and we linked up quite well. Would be Gilly. So he'd go bomb me forward. I could sit in for him, and he'd, dovetail quite nicely. Centre halves, I'd have John Owen as left side centre back.
Mm-hmm.
Great spring on him. Good defender, good character.
Yeah,
Just good to have in your team.
yeah.
Um,
A bad dancer, they were told, and a bad dresser as well.
Terrible dresser.
Yeah.
The worst thing what he'd actually try. You don't mind. Benno were a bad dresser, but didn't care. Jono had a well, he thought he had a right go. Other centre half, I'd probably have to go for Percy.
Yeah.
Again, played most of the games. Dave Holsworth was in and out. He had a long spell out with injury. So I'd probably have to go for Percy.
Good player, wasn't he? Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't think of any others that were there that
no,
season.
I can't either.
David Holsworth.
Yeah. I say he were out for quite a while, Reg.
Do we have anyone on loan?
That would have been the season after.
Mm.
People like Steve Vickers and that. Left back, again, when I joined with Dave Buzzin. I really liked Bugs as a player. And you thought, well, he's won the league with Liverpool and things like that. But he struggled with injury. But that season, Grange, he probably pushed Grange on a little bit.
Yeah.
And Grange had a top season. He scored important goals.
Yeah.
Good defender, great left foot on him.
Great player.
So
Right, here we go.
So left back, yeah.
that'd be my back four.
That'd be your back four, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Nick, you alright?
No, all right.
You alright?
Okay,
Crack on, yeah,
carry on.
It's not a five-a-side team, we're going 11.
Right midfield, I'm struggling for because,
Yeah.
as I say, that's where I played most of my
That's
games.
where you played, yeah.
Yeah.
So probably the only other person that played there was Johnny Mack. So I'd have him in.
Mr. Dead, they called him, don't they?
Yeah.
That's what Jeff told us last week,
You
yeah.
used to have to dig him up every morning.
Yeah.
But yeah, Johnny Mack, good player. I remember playing against him a lot when he was at Port Vale.
Yeah.
Real good player. And again, I think he broke his leg and he was coming back from that.
Yeah, he had a couple of leg breaks,
did,
didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Shame.
again, because I don't think I played with anybody else there.
No.
So I'd have to go for Johnny Mack.
Yeah.
My 2 centre mids, you'd have Skip in there, Martin
Yeah.
O'Connor.
Yeah.
Got to.
He'd be my first name on the team sheet.
Not just because he's watching.
Yeah.
But no. And then my other one would be
He didn't
Danny.
pick you.
I'm not surprised. You know what I mean?
He did, to be fair. He did.
He did, didn't
He did, yeah.
Yes. Of course he did.
My other centre mid would be Danny Sonner,
Yep.
again for his
Oh,
character.
yeah.
Because he didn't care whatever was going off in the game.
Yeah.
He always wanted the ball.
Yeah.
And he was always available.
He had
you
ability with the ball,
Oh,
didn't he?
he was
He's a
good-
good passer
I
of the
quite
ball.
liked him,
Passer,
yeah.
good
honestly.
Yeah.
player. And he had a great mullet. Left wing would be Stan.
Yeah, all day long,
Because
yeah.
on his day, he was a match winner.
Yeah.
Real pace.
Yeah.
Old-fashioned winger type.
Yeah.
Up front, I would probably go with Horse.
Yeah.
Because again, when Horse really fancied it, I don't think there were any centre halves could handle him.
No.
You
He
know.
was, yeah.
And obviously being a Barnsley lad as well.
Yeah.
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 And to partner him, I think I'd go with Big Deals.
Yeah.
You know,
Good player
again,
as well.
Yeah.
It's a good team, innit?
could be a bit of an individual at times, just because of his pace and power. But great lad, and just a good player. And, you know, it was good to have that. You know, them two as a front two, you could bully teams as well.
Yeah. I guess the only others would have been AJ or Mark Birchall. Was he there then?
Yeah, we had Birchie on loan. Birchie was just an out-and-out goal scorer.
Yeah,
you know,
he did all right, didn't he?
Yeah. AJ was coming through.
Yeah.
You know. And
no, good team though. Yeah, who would be captain? Skip.
Yeah.
Skip got to be, yeah.
Good team. There you go.
Perfect. Wonderful. Great memories.
Mm.
Young lady here. I don't know whether she's young, but I don't think she's as old as Linda.
No one's as old as Linda.
Shobian.
No one's as old as Linda.
Siobhan Kenny. Can I have a shirt for my daughter, please, with Nicky Eden's signature? As my daughter last week had an eye operation, and it would cheer her up. Okay,
Sorted.
Of
Sorted.
it will be sorted.
There's a few.
Don't
on
you
there.
want our signature as well?
Sorry.
Don't you want our autographs as
Who
well?
wants ours? Okay. I've got a sort of size out.
It's a small one.
It's a medium. A
Aye.
medium she wants.
That'll fit her.
Yeah,
all
you got.
right, okay.
Yeah. Do you want the Sharpie? Should we get the Sharpie
Give us
instead?
the Sharpie. It's up there,
That's
yeah.
even better. Yeah, thank you. Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, good stuff. There you go. That will be on its way to you very shortly.
There you go, mate.
Here we go. All right. Sorted. There's a few that I've sorted, Nick, as well. So
Okay, no problem at all.
Okay.
Okay, so for the last 15 minutes today then, here you go, it's your word association game. It's what we all look forward to on this show, mate. We do it all for charity every single Monday.
Shit.
It is, obviously, because it's very topical. Anything you'll find in a bathroom. Anything you'll find in a bathroom.
To do with football.
To do with football. Anything you'll find in a bathroom. Now, we've already sorted out a couple with some toilet rolls. We'll get them sorted out straight after.
Yeah.
Straight away.
Great, this, isn't it? It's great, this, isn't it? The community stuff we do and everything.
I was a sponge.
Sponge.
Yeah, but you got to be a footballer.
Yeah, it's got to be like
Go
anything.
Yeah.
So you could have like Danny Bath.
Yeah.
Danny Bath.
Danny drink water.
Danny drink water.
Water.
Who's Danny Bath?
I've never heard
Plays
of him.
for,
I wasn't going to ask.
Played for Wolves, didn't he?
Play for Wolves.
Did he?
Danny Bath.
Danny
Centre
Bath.
half.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm struggling.
Yeah, mate.
So
Okay.
anything to do with anything you could find in a bathroom.
Okay. Lindsay's come. Is it Lindsay that's come in with Lee Damp?
What about Wayne Lou? Nee.
Yeah, lean down. Ian Brush. Instead of Rush, Ian Brush.
Otter water.
Are we going till 9:05, are we? 9:05?
No, we're not.
Can we do 5 minutes? 5 minutes extra time because we started late.
We could probably do 3.
3 minutes extra time. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because it's an hour and a half for me to get back home as well.
Yeah.
So what was the
Long way
best goal
five, we need to go.
that you ever was involved in on at Blues? Like, what was the? Obviously, you was on the pitch at the time. What was the best goal you can remember? You got some good ones.
A loop for CC.
Who?
A loop for CC. Louis Donovan.
Louis Donovan. Yeah.
Oh.
Do you know what? I'm struggling there.
Yeah.
Bobby Soap. Paul Brush.
I'm trying to
No.
help you from that
Hotter
season.
water.
Hotter water. Trying to help you from that season. Dealey's at Tottenham was good, wasn't it? Remember that one when he cut in and
Yeah.
that was a good goal, wasn't it? Jeff got some good ones, didn't he? Yours.
You've got to be crying for a prize, I'm afraid.
I'm trying
Kel
to
Kelly got a lot of time for Dealey. I see him at away games in her first season
Remember
back in the Premier.
Yeah.
Following the team with the fans as a fan. It was nice to see Jeremy Bella as well at Leicester.
Yes, amongst the fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was great, that was.
I like him.
Could
He's
be
got
alright
play.
for
Have you seen
me.
him play? Jeremy
Good
Beeler.
job,
No, not a lot. no.
Yeah, no,
he's a
he's
good player.
decent. Yeah, he's decent.
Good
He's.
player, good
Yeah,
player.
I like him.
Yeah. Just going back to Delhi, there's a good chance he'll be one of our guests.
Hopefully, yeah, middle of
Yeah,
April.
the middle of
All being
April,
well,
yeah,
as long
yeah,
as
yeah.
we're not isolated or anything.
Yeah.
Shout out from B6. Armitage Bill Junks.
It's just silly. They're just
Luther Blissett.
Luther Bliss. Marcelo, Mark Andrew Adams, he scored a few goals. Didn't he score? He scored on his debut at Portsmouth. That was a screamer. Do you remember that?
Oh, Miles.
Marcelo.
He was there before me.
Was he there before you?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, this has cracked me up every week. Sorry. Bill Armitage Shankly.
Nigel Sink instead of Nigel Spink.
Yeah.
John Scales.
I do like the Bill Armitage Shankly. That's a clack.
He's a good player, isn't he, John Scales?
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Junior toilet.
I'm trying to think back.
Consistent.
He's lost it.
Where did he get that one from?
Who said the Trevor Francis system?
James, oh my God, blimey.
Trevor Francis. That's a good one, actually, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a good
Oh
one.
dear.
Nick
Do you know
Jones.
what? The light of all this adversity, the only thing you can do is laugh, then laugh.
Oh,
Laugh
yeah,
loud,
absolutely.
Laugh strong and laugh long, mate. 'cause,
Yeah.
Oh, golly. Can I have a T-shirt because I'm working hard selling toilet roll at work? Tins. Louis Donald and Nigel Sink. Oh dear. Jeremy Better Russo. John Scales. I'm not reading that one, James Brown.
So Trevor, as a manager, was he quite fiery, or was he more tactically, or?
No, he was.
Is it fair to say that not everyone got on with Trevor?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty much most managers. You know, there's always.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're never going to make everyone happy. are
Yeah,
you?
but I touched on it earlier. I think the problem was the squad were too big.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
okay.
because it seemed to be that you know, if we're struggling, he'd just go out and sign somebody rather than one of the biggest disappointments when I came was that there wasn't a lot of coaching went off. I think they relied on just signing good players and putting them on the
And
pitch.
putting them on the pitch and hoping for the best.
Whereas where I'd come from at Barnsley, we had to maximise what we had because we couldn't go out and sign,
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
spend money on players.
Yeah.
We had a couple of really good coaches there, and what I found was that, you know, when things aren't going well on the pitch, you go back to basics and you know what your patterns are,
Yeah.
you know, and then your style of play.
Yeah.
Which is what Birmingham City have done, certainly the last cluster of games that we had.
Yeah. Definitely.
The style of play was...
That's what we're about as a club,
Yeah,
isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah,
We're
proper.
never going to play pretty tippy-tappy
No,
football
no.
and get anywhere.
Well, I think, you know,
I want to
everybody-
see that first tackle. Boom.
well, everybody
I want
wants like their own philosophy now, you know.
Yeah, that word. Yeah,
it does me head in.
Yeah, and mine.
Because really, I mean, you look at what players you've got,
Yeah.
you know, and that should, at times, that should dictate your style of play. Because there's no point having a team of like hammer throwers and trying to get them to play like Man City. It's not going to work.
No.
So you've got Duke up top. I saw some stat the other day that he's won the most duels
Yeah.
in the league.
Yeah.
So you think, well, get the ball up to him because
Yeah.
he's going to win it. You know from when he played with Shea Adams that he'll get another striker feeding off him. So he's been up top on his own,
Yeah.
playing like 4-2-3-1, and he's had no support really.
No.
So obviously now, he signed Scott Hogan, he'll buzz around off him, get the flick-ons, get the bits off him. It's pretty simple, it's pretty straightforward, but it's effective.
And that's how
Yeah,
we work.
absolutely.
That's how we work.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Years
yeah.
and years. And look, I supported the tippy-tappy football when it came in, but I far more support what they're doing now and the philosophy that they're going forward with now than
I think fans want to see balls in the box. They want to see chances created.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
Yeah.
what's exciting. They're not,
Yeah.
They don't want to see balls being passed backwards when they can go forwards.
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I got brought up on. If you played forward.
You can't beat a good strike partnership with two wingers, get the ball in the box. You know,
Yeah, well,
you can't beat that, can you? I don't think you can.
Well, I think the last game I went to was Wigan at home, and it was pretty dire.
Yeah, it's awful. Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I think they changed I think Magoma came on, and what was the other kid? Montero.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, the ball started getting put wide and getting delivered.
in,
and they got back into the game.
Yeah, that's
You
right.
know, and you think, well,
Especially with Djukovic playing, you've got to
yeah,
get it in the box.
we just feed him.
Yeah. So who was the best player you played with for us? Who would you say was the best out of all the players you played with for us? And maybe the worst as well, if you want to.
I always say Skip.
Yeah, O'Connor. Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
because he was a proper captain,
Yeah.
a proper fella.
Yeah.
You know, and I think it's easy for players. You know, when everything's going well,
Yeah.
everybody comes out the shell and everybody starts playing well.
Yeah.
It's the games when things aren't going well,
Yeah.
like the crowd's on your back or you're getting beat,
Yeah.
and it's all digs in.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're the kind of players I lean towards.
Yeah.
Because you knew you could rely on them.
Yeah.
Whereas some of the others, like you know, it's probably typically, well, not just at Blues, but you you'd have wingers that had flit in and out of games. You'd have, you know, like a number 10 type that had flit in and out of games. Where really you wanted the dogs in there that had, you know, just.
Would you say skipping your whole career, or who's the best player you play with in your whole career?
No, not in my career. No, I can't give him.
Can't give him that, even though he might be watching.
He's good, but
his head will be massive. No, I won't say I've played with any sort of like really big name players. But again, Redders at Barnsley.
Yeah, I remember Neil Redfern. He was a good player.
Craig Ignat at Barnsley.
Yeah, he was good.
Real, you know.
Yeah.
From my Wigan days, Jay Roberts was real handful as a striker. Jimmy Bullard was good going forward.
Seen him on Soccer AM there?
Yeah, that's what he was like every day. He used to do me head in. You know, a number of times I threatened to smack him one. Real good player going forward.
Yeah.
And again, bubbly, lively character around the place.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've not played with what you'd class as like big star players.
Sure. Yeah.
Got some more funnies coming in. Lucas Pupovic,
Not bad.
Lionel Messi Bowl, Liam B-Dash. B-Dash. Can't read that one. Trevor Pansis, Bob Dorlatchford, Ian Flush, Stern the John.
Stern the John.
that's a good one.
Christoph Plugary, Triton Showers, Razor Ruddock, not my favourite person to be perfectly honest with you. Or yours, is he, Chris?
No.
Roberto Matey Mancini, Robbie Sewage, Skidmark Ward.
Skidmark Ward. Yeah.
Plot Clotet.
His head's going to go again in a minute.
Graham Hyde the Soap. Cristiano Flanaldo. I can't read that one.
Jurgen Klopp.
Shave Long. Oh dear. Bathmat Letizia.
And Villa Park.
Terry says, when's the football going back? We ain't got a clue, mate. It could be off for months. It just literally could be off for months.
It's just a day-by-day life at the minute, isn't it?
Yeah.
We don't know what's going on.
Yeah. John Paul Lafrane. Oh, Alan Chainsco. Howard Wilkinson Sword.
That's a good one.
Villa Park.
Who was the best manager you ever played for?
You're Lionel Messi.
Your whole career. You're Lionel Messi.
I'm so sorry about that.
Who said that one? Who said that one? I like that. I like that one. I'll find it.
Really enjoyed playing for Danny Wilson.
Yeah.
You know,
At Barnsley, yeah.
Barnsley, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, we went up, got to the Prem with him.
Yeah.
Dave Bassett. I had a season under Dave Bassett.
Yeah.
And it was different.
Was that Forest?
No, that was at Barnsley.
At Barnsley?
Yeah, we got the playoff final with him.
Of course, yeah. That was when you were
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Dave Bassett was the manager then, was he, at Barnsley?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And I'd say Paul Jewell, because he used to be on your case every day.
Yeah.
You know, he never let up. You know, and I used to row him, but I really got on with him.
Yeah.
You know, and as I say, his best asset was he'd just drive you on every day, every game, every training session.
Yeah.
You know, be on you.
I did like him. You always felt to say what you get is what you see.
All right,
It was tough as.
very plain speaking.
Yeah.
You know where he stood with him.
Yeah.
Mark Adams says he shouldn't laugh because he got locked in the loo at work today for 40 minutes.
Oh, wow. That's rather unfortunate, isn't it?
Jason Hughes is crying laughing at these. They're so funny. So glad we do this. You're Lionel Messi. It's brilliant.
That's
Yeah, that's a good one, that is.
Nick, can you send me who sent that one? Because I can't
It's
find
Brett
it.
Stanley.
Oh, right, okay.
Siobhan David Dunny.
I like Trevor Francista. That was a good one.
That's a good one.
So yeah, no, it was good times when you played that season. I enjoyed that season. It was, we were obviously unlucky in the playoffs again, because that was the third attempt that you came in. Because we'd lost to Watford, and then we'd lost to obviously Barnsley, and then Preston was the third time. So it was fourth time lucky, wasn't it, in the end against Norwich?
Yeah, I mean, we shouldn't really. The Preston game shouldn't really gone to penalties. We should have had it wrapped up.
I remember Jeff hitting the post.
Yeah, and then they
and
went
hit
straight
the other
up.
post, didn't it? And they went straight up the other end and equalised.
Yeah.
Nick, before we go,
Nicky Eden, number 2.
Number 2.
Yeah, cheers.
That was your number as well, wasn't it?
yeah.
I think that's what it means.
Just before we go, we need to mention the podcast awards as well. So
Oh, I'd forgotten all about
all,
those.
all the
I'll tell you
details.
what, you mentioned the podcast.
Okay,
awards then.
I'll mention it. All the details are on our Facebook group page. If you go to the top of the page, you'll see all the details there. We don't badly. We'd like your vote. We've got 4,000 members on that group. If we just get a third of those to vote for us, then I'm pretty sure we'll get a nomination. So
Well, bear in mind, last time we went for the awards, we were beaten by Celtic and
Celtic,
Arsenal.
yeah, Celtic and Arsenal.
Celtic and Arsenal beat us.
So we were third.
Yeah.
We weren't third, but we were in the top 10 of the best podcasts.
And how many is there?
It was about
Loads
it
of
was-
them, must be hundreds.
because it was international as well, so it was about
Yeah.
10,000, I think.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a lot.
It was all sponsored by Sky Live on TV and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That's when I fell out with Mr. Ruddock.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speak to me like that. Who do you think he is? Got him back, don't worry. Tell you the story off there.
Yeah.
Okay, score predictions for Hull.
Yeah. That's not going to happen, is it?
No.
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 I can tell
And we
you,
had-
before the ball's even kicked, I know what the score's going to be. 0-0. Before the ball's kicked. No, it's not gonna happen.
No, we had free tickets for that as well.
A lot of people asking when we're going to be playing again. We absolutely don't know. We've got to wait for this
Yeah. We don't know.
horrible thing to blow over and
Yeah.
pick the pieces up afterwards.
It's going to be at least a few months, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think.
I would.
I can't see. I mean, they're saying it's going to commence on the 4th of April.
No,
I don't think that's going to happen, do you?
The,
I can't see it happening.
They'll be closing schools by then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Premier League are having another meeting on Thursday.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
and I think whatever the Premier League do, we'll follow suit with anyway. So,
What was your favourite away ground to play at?
I think Carrow Road were
Yeah.
Carrow Road.
well because I've scored
Unusual.
a couple of goals there, which
Oh,
is
that
obviously a
one.
rarity. I think I scored 2 seasons running. But I had some of my hardest games there as well. Cause you got up against like Darren Eady,
Yeah.
Keith O'Neill. I always seem to have a flying left winger.
Yeah. Yeah.
Worst grounds probably I'd say Loftus Road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
a big thank you to Craig Courtney, who's just put up a link there on how to do the voting. Thank you ever so much for that. Your votes count, so
Yeah.
we're waiting on. We want your money.
So
Rush your votes.
are you keen at any other sports other than just football? Were you growing up? Did you play many other sports that you were good at? Or?
Played everything.
Yeah?
Coming as growing up,
Yeah.
you know,
I played marbles.
cricket.
Cricket. Yeah.
Obviously from Yorkshire.
Did you
Yeah.
play marbles?
Oh yeah.
Tennis, squash, badminton,
Yeah.
rugby. Well,
Yeah.
it was rugby league as well. Up
Golf or no?
there. Played golf.
Golf. Yeah. Yeah.
you know.
Still playing any sports now? Still play
Uh,
football at all ever now? Or
Play over 35s
Yeah.
down here.
you play with Tom, don't you, as well in the Blues?
Yeah, we have the charity games.
Yeah.
Rossi likes to think he's, a decent manager.
He's unbeaten in 28 years, hasn't he? He said.
No, I think we've lost 1 or 2 games since I've been playing, but that's generally if you get some young ones playing against you.
Yeah.
But I play at charity games. I play over 35s.
Yeah.
In one of the leagues down here. There's a few ex-players. Carzo plays.
Oh yeah.
Devs, Mike Taylor,
Yeah.
Lee Hendry, Dan Byfield.
Yeah.
Um,
Love to get Mike Taylor or Lee Carsley in at some stage as well, wouldn't we?
Yeah. He's
If we
he's
could,
local. I think
yeah.
he's local as well.
Yeah.
Who's
Yeah,
that?
Mike Taylor and Lee
Oh, yeah.
Carsley.
I
Yeah.
think Mike's
Local
over
lad,
Noel or Dodge.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a strange one tonight with no game to talk about,
I know.
no predictions to do for the next
No,
one.
still plenty to talk about though, isn't there?
Yeah, there's always plenty to talk about. That's why I said
Managed to fill
we're
it.
going to carry this on. We're going to carry this on, and I don't see any reason why we should let this thing beat us. There's a way of doing it. There's 2 ways we do it. We'll either meet here. We'll just have a get together on the Sunday night and decide what we're going to do. That's all right with the team.
Of course, yeah.
Yep. And but we will be doing something next week.
We will,
Definitely.
yeah.
Definitely. You'll come to mine if you want. Sit in my museum. Bring your virus up my way.
You got the mics.
I've got one.
Okay.
Yeah. Show you how to drink proper beer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, guys out there, please, each and every single one of you, stay safe over the next week. We hope to be seeing you next Monday night back here on the Tilton Talk Show. We haven't done this for 10 years or nothing. We don't let the virus beat us old. No. Nicky Eden, thanks ever so much for coming in. Thanks for the great memories down the Blues. You know what? Some cracking games, and I can just remember you just bombing, going at it like, yeah, it was brilliant. Top quality.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Smashing chat, nice to meet you. And you know, thanks for every game. You've signed up for the young girl with the eye operation. Yeah, lovely. That'll get posted off. And everybody else who's joined in tonight, thank you for making me howl at the end of it again. It was brilliant. Can't beat a bit of toilet humour, can you? Back to gardening tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. What project are you working on?
Fencing.
Oh, lovely. Yeah, I've got something to do myself. Hope to see everybody here next Monday night, 7:30 through till 9. Thanks to Boyle Sports, our sponsors, the principal sponsor of Birmingham City Football Club. And of course, you can get this on Switch FM 107.5 and DAB tomorrow night at 8 o'clock all across Birmingham and the wider West Midlands. Thanks ever so much, each and every single one of you. Thanks to Nicky, thanks to Paul.
Thank you very much.
And thanks for Chris for doing your efforts before. We kicked off a little bit late tonight. These technical things do happen. It was nothing to do with us this time. It was Virgin, which is why I've not blamed you. So stay safe, everybody, and see you next week. And do as you're told.
Good night.
Good night.